Hey folks, PCOcast here, and I've just finished wrapping up the final episode of the Bronze Sentinel, so I'm actually recorded quite far ahead. So I'm putting together my next build, and this time I'm going to play a vampire. I haven't played a vampire for a while, so we're going to be doing that. This particular build is kind of a combination of a build that was suggested by a viewer, can't remember who it was, suggesting a combination of illusion and paralysis assassin, and also somebody who like steals dreams, which of course with Ordinator there's a perk that makes it when you steal dreams it enhances your illusion, so that works well. And of course vampires also get a bonus to illusion. And, so I can see my character a little bit better. I'm using Predator Vision. Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys for suggestions on mods that you think would be good for a vampire playthrough. As you can see, I've got some stuff installed already. I'll list them off. So I've got Quality World Map, which I always use. This armor is Detlef's from Apache Divine Elegance store. The hair is Apache Sky Hair. I'm using the Apocalypse spell mod, better message box controls, carriage and ferry travel overhaul, combat gameplay overhaul, which I'm going to try out. That looks amazing. It's not really that important for a mage character, but I'm going to try that anyway. Detailed male faces, display enemy level, which I always use. Same thing with Endrol font. Enhanced lights and effects. Easy to see dialogue menu, which is another thing I use all the time. Actually, a lot of these are things I use on a regular basis. Floating damage, faster skill leveling, Forgotten. I'm going to try out Forgotten Dungeons. Apparently adds like, I think it's 65 more ruins and dungeons to explore, so that should be kind of cool. Forgotten Magic redone, Honed Metal. Now, Honed Metal, I'm probably not going to be using it for... I most likely won't be using a weapon with this character, but I might enchant my gear or something. We'll see. And Immersive HUD, Immersive Sounds. Lights. I do have lights for spells. So, certain spells, anyway, will... put out light. I'm not sure if I like how much I like that. It makes your hands way too bright in night vision. That does look kind of cool. When we're using one of the either Predator Vision or Night Vision, it makes your hands like ridiculously bright. So I might get rid of that mod. I thought it was kind of cool, but I don't know. The spells emits lights type mods just... They sound really cool and they look cool in practice, but when I've actually played with them, they're just more annoying than anything, so probably get rid of that. I'm using a lock overhaul for the alteration unlocking spell. NPCs run and walk at your pace, Obsidian weathers and seasons, Ordinator, perks unbound, so we don't necessarily have to take every perk in Ordinator to get to the ones we want. Predator Vision, race menu, which is how I created this guy. Realistic Water 2. Probably the main mod for this playthrough is Sacrosanct, so this is the first time I've ever played with that vampire overhaul, so we'll try that out. Skyrim Sewers gives us some locations, some new locations to explore. Skyrim Unbound, which is an alternate start mod. Sky UI, Sounds of Skyrim complete. Summer Mist enchantments, which, if we come across something cool, I might have it enchanted onto my gear. The choice is yours, and another thing to make my eyes blue and glowy like that is Eyes of Beauty. And we've got True Storms, UI extensions, the unofficial Skyrim patch, and Violence. So those are the mods I'm currently using. The most important ones in there are probably Sacrosanct, and some of the things that like change the way the vampire looks. basically. Oh, I think I missed a cosmetic vampire overhaul. That's what makes him like look a little bit more like a regular high elf instead of a vampire. You know, one of those gross vampire things that Skyrim has. And I think that's it. Apocalypse spell mod and stuff like that. Got a couple of spell packs. So those are probably sort of the main things. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for especially gameplay mods that'll make vampire gameplay more interesting, or illusion and alteration gameplay more interesting, those are going to be sort of the main focuses of this playthrough. Alright, so thank you very much in advance for your contribution and suggestions, and I apologize if I don't use one of your suggestions, but I appreciate anything that you suggest, and I will check them all out. Thank you very much. We'll see you then.